going to parties, getting into fights. It's crazy. I'll tell you the craziest fight I've ever gotten into, and it's my last. It's not my last. It's my second or third last fight outside of the cage. I go to this party, and this ends up being 2 fights. So it not only ends up being my third to last fight, but also my second to last fight because of this rivalry that gets built from it. I go to this party, man, and it's the night Floyd fights Canelo. So if you look up whatever that was, that's exactly this night this fight was. Because then I get drunk and I start acting like I'm Canelo. And I go to this fight, or I go to this party, and I start talking crap to this one guy, and I tell him some stupid shit like, hey, I'll Canelo your ass. I was like, something stupid, Yeah. And he looks back at all these guys, he goes, yo, this dude's talking about Canelo and me? And everyone's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I could tell. I was like, I fucked up. Way too many people. So we go outside. Because let's go outside. Let's go see about you, Canelo. And I go out there with like, if you know who you are if you're watching this. The 3 guys I went out there with, I trusted them with my life, and they all pussed out. All 3.
Damn.
All 3. I trust them with my life. So if you're watching this, I still think weirdly of you. So we go outside. Bro, and I fight this guy. I hit him once, and then as soon as I hit him, I get hit with a Jack Daniels bottle in the back of my head. So I'm getting jumped. Yeah. I turn around to see who hit me. As I'm looking at that guy, another dude pulls out a gun, starts shooting in the air.
Oh, wow.
Everyone starts running everywhere. Within like 30 seconds, cop sirens can be heard. They were just like down the block. They start coming in. Everyone runs. I'm like, okay, cool, it's over, right? I ran too. I got away. But I didn't forget the guy that hit me with the Jack Daniels bottle. Yeah. So months later, I go to this party, and this is the most badass fight I've ever been in my life. I go to this party, and it's a college party. It's like a house party. It's some kids are renting the house, like 300 people in the house. He's sitting on a couch like this. I see him. I'm walking up from a distance. He sees me, kind of nods like we're going to be cool. And he like has the hand up to dap me up. So I've got a lot of time to think about it. I probably should just dap him up. There's way too much.
You thought about it.
Yeah, I was like, this is crazy. And I'm coming from a distance, so like, it's awkward. Like, what am I just going to do, sprint? So I dap him up, and I turn around, and something hit me in that moment. I was like, bro, this dude tried to jump your ass. And I don't know what. It was the quick thinking here. It's like always, that doesn't think about the consequence. I just turned around, and I swung as hard as I could as he was sitting on the couch. One shot, cold cock, knocked him out cold. Literally, like he got sniped. He just sat there like he was dead. I was like, oh, my God. And everyone started screaming like Hail Mary, like, what the hell just happened? All of his buddies were there. And their house was so tight, and there was no room to move, that I was able to literally fight each dude one at a time. Yeah, no matter how many of them come at me. Yeah. And so it was me and my buddy who was actually down to fight Javi Silva. Thank you, bro. I still remember everything you did for me that night. Yeah. We start fighting these dudes. And I shit you not, by the end of the night, we dropped 6 or 7 guys. Literally dropped cold, like knocking people out because it was just so perfect. Like, it was such close quarters. Once we got on the deck, I'm fighting one dude. Another dude, same thing, tries to jump me. Well, as he hits me, boom, I can take one hit. I'm not even focusing on him because I know Javi's right there. Out of nowhere, just like miracle. Boom! Dude goes down like a flight of stairs. Javi tackled him. And he lands at the bottom of the stairs. And I'm fighting a guy, but I can see in the corner of my eye, and I'm thinking like, holy fuck, this is real. This is crazy, bro. And then finally, I start fighting the last dude that it's like we're by this hose spout on the outside of the house. I fought this one last guy. He just would not let it go. He kept pulling on me. He wanted something. And we're fighting. And I double leg him, and his head hits the spout. No. Yeah, fucks him up bad. And he's like messed up, kind of holding himself, screaming. And his big chick comes up. And she starts swinging at me, and that's when I realized, oh, it's time to go. Like, this is crazy now.
Now you're fighting women.
Yeah. I was like, this is crazy. And I understand, like, we took out their whole family, but damn. Yeah. So I started running, and I said the funniest shit ever. It was so funny, I'll never forget it. I didn't have any guns at the time. I was 18, but I said, Javi, pop the trunk. And when I said that, bro, everyone ran.
I've done that before. This guy tried to rob me one time.
Works.
I went to a drug deal, and I gave the guy the product. So I gave him the product, and he stands up and he goes, "This is my shit." And I did just like that. I was like, "Yo, grab the gat." This fool dropped the shit. Took off fucking. I wasn't even talking. There was nobody
Did you
even
have a
over
gun?
there. No, I wasn't talking to nobody. I was by myself. I said, yo, grab the gat like that. This motherfucker was like, oh shit, took off running.